Okay, all right, stop right there. How do you feel that separating out of the office, what would be the ongoing feeling that for the rest of the day? Feel like there's collaboration, there's agreement, or do we feel like there's still a little bit of animosity?
They're still going to keep on arguing.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Say again?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was going to say they're still going to continue arguing.
Right, right. Yep. I
It's still
still
gonna be the
feel a
bickering.
little uneasy. I can tell she feels uneasy. Right? We want to get way more involved with that one, though. Way more involved. Okay. Anybody else want to try it? Otherwise, I'll go. Show you how. Okay, we'll cause. All right, ready? So Ingrid, now I want you to get us to do the latter bullet part. They get the parties to come to their own resolution. All right. So Ingrid and I are sitting there, and all right, now you take over. Go ahead.
Okay, Ingrid and Granison, we are here because you two are aware of the reason, like the issue we had because of the report being not provided or how we communicated. So the first thing we would do is we're going to clarify what's the issue, and for that we need to be clear that nobody interrupts the other person. Stick to the problem, what's the issue is, and no reactive response or interruption. Me, you, nobody interrupts anybody. I'm going to listen to both of you. I'm going to listen carefully and understand the problem. And then together we are going to resolve this issue. Is that agreeable to both of you?
Yes.
Can I say something, Waqas? Can I say something?
Please go ahead.
I just want to make sure that if we have any other situation like this, he's going to be respectful towards me. That's all that I need. That's the origin of the issue. That's all. The report, I gave it to him. But his attitude towards me, I don't like it. I felt him very aggressive. And I'm sorry. Right now, I feel very hurt. And I feel that no one is listening to me. You just care if I give him the report or not. I already did. I did my job. But the approach, the rude approach he has to me, I feel very disrespectful in this office. I don't think it's fair.
All right, pause right there. That was the perfect disruption, perfect deflect. You asked a question, and then she said, can I say something first? Your job is to not let her say that. She needs to answer your question first. I see that happen all the time in conflict management resolution. There's often a deflect. That was perfect.
I'm recreating a case that I have in the
That was like perfect. That's why I just let her go on. I was like trying not to say anything. I was thinking you're going to interrupt her and have her answer your question first. It is imperative that you get her to answer your question first. Absolutely. Don't let her talk anything until she can answer your question.
Okay.
This happens. It happens with kids. I see it happen with parents and kids all the time. My girls try it. I'm like, no, you know how daddy operates. Come on, answer my question. And I see it in the office. I see it in other people's office when we go there and I'm shadowing these leaders. That was the perfect deflection. I could not have done it even better, any better.
And she played the sympathy card as well.
And she played the sympathy card. I don't feel like I'm being listened to. I don't feel respected. That was like perfect. That was the perfect way to throw you off. People
happened. Is like this.
Oh, I'm sorry?
People is like this. They are like this every time.
Just like that every single time. Watch out for that deflection, that redirection, they don't answer the questions. That thing happens more often and more common than you can ever imagine. That was perfect. I like that. I'm about to use this as a test case to show some of my other people, like, hey, here's how you deflect. Look at this. But that was good though. So your job, again, when she says, hey, can I say something first? Hold on. I would need you to answer my question first. Can we talk about this in a professional manner? Yes. Okay, good. All right. What do you want to say? 10 seconds. It's okay to give them a finite time to talk, because you don't want to, she just kept talking and talking. And she would have just kept talking. And you can't allow the other person to do that. I'm sitting over here, I'm stewing now because she's saying things about me not doing this and gotta get a report, whatever, and I'm just over here stewing. And then I'm about to interrupt and disrupt. Then we're back at square one again. So you have to take control. It's very apropos, very important, imperative, very important. You take control of the conversation. You are the mediator. All right, does everyone understand that? That was the perfect deflection. All right, so I want you to do, we got a few more minutes. I want you to do part 3 though. So we're talking about the issue. Let's just fast forward. Like we've spoken about the issue. We both had 30 seconds. Now get us to come to an agreement, our own solution.
Okay, I have heard both party side. I've listened to Ingrid and I have listened to you, Granison, as well.
Okay.
What I see, what I believe, and what we are seeing here is the problem was not the report. The problem is how we communicate and how we are feeling about this. So Ingrid, I want you, and Granison, I also want you. We all are going to come to a solution, and we are going to find a way to so that we can communicate better with each other. Ingrid, what do you expect from Granison, and Granison, what do you expect from Ingrid? How should she approach for you for the report, or how Granison should? Because you have to be respectful of each other. This is a professional environment. We have to act like adults. I do understand we have feelings, but we need to find a solution for your for this issue today. So Ingrid, tell me what you can do for Granison and what Granison can do for you. Please be concise, be short.
Everything that he's asking me to give him, I give it to him. So
Okay.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to.
So what do you expect Granison? How do you want him to communicate?
That he respects me. He has to be respectful towards me. He cannot come here like he's something or.
Okay, so the only thing you want is that him to be a little respectful toward you.
Exactly.
Okay, agreed. Okay, Granison, what do you want from her?
Same reciprocating respect. And when I come to her, I don't want her to bite my head off. And if I ask her for the
I can understand. Okay. So can you both be professional and respectful when you're communicating with each other?
I can.
Sure. Yeah.
That's good. That's like a professional. That was more adult behavior, and that was more respectful. So we can agree to that. Can we continue? And I expect from both of you that you're going to be respectful with each other, and I do not want to have this happen again. Okay? Do we agree on that? This won't happen again? Ingrid, Granison?
From my side, I won't. So it's okay.
Yep.
I want a full commitment for both of you. Ingrid, do you agree? You are going to put your full effort here?
Yes, Wakas, I agree.
Granison, do you agree?
I agree.
That's good communication. So let's start that. Let's go to back to our work and be respectful and continue being respectful. Thank you. You two can leave now.
All right. Thank you. All right, get them leave. All right, perfect. All right, good. So observations.
Yeah, he asked he got the yes from both of them. So.
Okay. All right. How do you feel we left the office?
Like a yay, like maybe yes, no attitude. Like, yes, I got what I wanted, but
yeah. You may have some of that, but that residue left over as you're leaving. Yep. It's good. For the most part, I feel like, okay, we can go towards some sort of solution. Rashid, what are your observations?
Just one, when he was talking about the resolution, he said that I want the resolution today. We can more, emphasize more that I want the resolution now. So apart from today, now can be a better option.
Okay. All right. Good. Not bad at all. We can get more tight, more concise. So I'm going to demonstrate. a way, not the way. There's many different ways to skin the cat because the aggressiveness of the conversation, the more aggressive the conversation, the more I'm going to start stating some of the obvious. So watch how I state some of the obvious and make it really palatable. All right, so Rashid and Ingrid, they're the ones that I'm going to be addressing. All right, so ready, here we go. So I'm going to get them to come up with a solution, and then I'm going to get the parties to come to an agreement in order to collaborate professionally. All right, and then I'll let them know that I'm going to monitor the situation. All right, so let's get it going. All right, so I'm starting with bullet point number 3. All right, Rashid, Ingrid, thank you very much for your explanations. Folks, we can resolve this very, very easily. Rashid, I understand what you said. Ingrid, I understand what you're saying as well. So in your thought process, Ingrid, communicate to Rashid what you felt. I'm listening. 10 seconds.
I felt really bad because of the tone that he used with me. Sometimes I feel it's me, it's against me. Other people do not give what he wants, but he's not acting like that towards them. It's just me.
Okay, good. Rashid, putting yourself in her shoes, can you understand how she feels?
Yeah, but the only thing that I want from her is.
Hold on. One second.
Okay.
Can you understand how she feels?
Yeah, I can. I mean,
okay, all right, right there. Now, Rashid, communicating to Ingrid, let her know how you felt.
I mean, the only thing that I require is work. I mean, I don't care about
What you require?
the
What?
way she. The work. I mean, I want the work to happen. I mean, I want the report to be pulled out as soon as possible. So this is all I need.
That's all he
And-
cares.
Hold on, Ingrid. Okay, so we have a little bit of a disconnect here. We're all going to come on the same page. Rashid, you're more concerned about work, and you can see that Ingrid is all about how she's feeling. We have a disconnect here, but this is easily resolved. We can resolve this easily. If we understand how each other feels, we understand how we feel, Rashid, you understand how Ingrid feels, then could you approach her differently? Perhaps?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
If
all
you
right, hold
want
on,
to do
hold
the
on,
work on
hold on.
time.
Okay, hold on. Yes or no? Ingrid, yes or no? You're understanding that Rashid's all about the work. Can you understand how he wants to approach the situation?
He can say that in front of you.
Okay, but can you understand how he understands the situation from his perspective?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, cool. Folks, I value you both as high value team members. That's why we're having this conversation. Because Rashid, you're good at what you do. Ingrid, you're good at what you do. We have to work as a team. And as your leader, I am here to help us get on the same page because this is what we need to do. We all have a job to do. And unfortunately, sometimes it's mediating, quote, the family. All right. So in going forward, Ingrid, how could you approach this a bit different? Let's just think outside the box. Let's just, for kicks and grins here, Ingrid, how could you address this a little bit differently going forward with Rashid next time the report issue comes up?
It's because he reacted to what I said.
Hold on. No, that's not correct. I want you to tell me how we can move forward. What's the possibility of moving forward with Rashid in the way that he thinks about things regarding the report?
Maybe he do not.
No, how about you, not him?
Me.
How can you address this going forward with Rashid differently?
Maybe I just have to get the things ready when he wants to.
Okay, Rashid, would that work for you if she did that?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about work. So
Hold on,
if
hold
she is
on.
doing the work on time.
Hold on. Yeah, so you say, is that a yes?
Yeah, it is. Yes, I mean.
Okay, all right, hold on. Now, going forward, you're about to approach Ingrid about the report. How best could you, what's a different way than last time that you could approach her about the report?
Yeah, I can be more direct and more precise. Just talk about the report.
Okay, Ingrid.
Precise.
Hold on,
Precise.
Ingrid,
You could be
hold on,
kind.
Hold on, Ingrid. If he approached you in a precise way about the report, would that work for you?
He has to control his voice towards me. He's not precise. He's very specific on what he wants.
Okay.
But his tone of voice, I don't like him.
Hold on. So Rashid, if you heard what she said, it's about the approach that you took with her. Voice elevating an approach. Is that correct? Is that what I'm saying? That correct, Ingrid?
Yeah.
Okay. So that being said, understanding that how you approach from communication standpoint, how could we resolve this? How could you approach her next time in a different way?
I guess we need to be more professional than
I don't,
emotional.
hold on. I don't want you to guess. I want you. Hold on. I want you to guess. I want you to be precise now. I want you to be very precise on how you can approach Ingrid next time with the report regarding how you approach it with your tone of voice.
Yeah, next time, I can use like some word that can comfort her to start with, and then I can talk about the report. I mean, previously, I guess I was more direct, so next time I can be more,
Okay, more what? You can be more what? I missed that word.
Yeah, I can be more kind as he likes. So.
Okay, all right, Ingrid. So if he comes to approach you next time, being more kind, will that work for you?
Yeah, it will work. It will fix everything.
Okay. So what I heard was, Rashid, tell me if you agree, that you would approach her in a more kind way next go around. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And Ingrid, you'll be more ready and have to go just come right down to give him the report information as well, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So now, me hearing that, I'm thinking we can all be professional. So next go around, we're going to address this in a much more professional manner. Is that correct?
Yes.
Because we all have to work together, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
You have the agreement from my side. I mean, I promise you that.
All right.
Yeah, same goes from my side as well.
Okay, good. So here we are. Now we have some sort of resolution. So now, moving forward, can we move forward professionally in this manner? Outside of this office, when we leave out here, can we move forward professionally?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you good with that? All right, cool. All right. So what I'll do is I'll just check in on you, next day or so, and just make sure the family's still happy. Cool.
Cool.
Is everyone,
Okay.
We're good now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, we
All
are.
right. Cool. All right. Thank you very much, folks. By the way, let's go to lunch, and lunch is on me today, if you got time.
All right.
That's
so-
awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, so there you go. Breaking it up. There you go. So now, so you see how I regulated it? See how I used the inclusive speech technique. I utilized the appropriate use of the individual speech technique. Didn't it seem much more calmer, right? Everyone was like, yeah, okay, giving more solid answers. And therefore you have that opportunity to collaborate outside of the office. Now we're all going to go lunch. Threw that extra thing in there, thinking outside the box, expansively thinking, how else can I bring us more to collaborate? Okay, lunch is on me as the boss. Good, right? So take that. So what were your observations this go round? Fernando, big takeaway for today on this, whatever we just did.
That you managed to bring down the situation to in a way that they were agreeing to everything you were asking them.
And providing their own solutions, asking the right questions, that whole report thing, asking the right questions to get them good. All right.
Yep.
And it takes the volley of the conversation. It's not just straightforward. You may have to disrupt. You have to hold on, wait, let them talk, right? So you have to volley that conversation, go back and forth, maybe 1 or 2 times, remembering what the key message of what Rashid was saying, the key message of what Ingrid was saying, and can they both agree to those opposite ends of, can they exchange that and agree to it? If they can, then we got a solution. Jaime, where's your big takeaway?
The way you keep on getting to the yes or no answer from them, getting there from them, stopping them from keep on yapping more about the issue or their personal issue, right? But getting to the yes and no and bringing them together little by little. And you never raise your voice either. You always maintain cool. You're, focus on the issue, not the people. And
Right.
you got to a solution. And that's something that I'm looking forward to working on, maintaining cool.
Yeah.
Cool
I
mentality.
set the temperature. The leader sets the temperature of the room, of the situation. I do that. I'm responsible for doing that. That's my job to normalize it. That's me. It's upon me. And if it escalates, it's still on me. I have to do that. Rashid, what did you observe?
Yeah, it was like perfect. I mean, you were rigid when you have to be.
Yep.
You were, stopping us from taking the conversation away. So it was all good. It was like you were always under control of the situation and control of both the parties. So It was good.
Yeah, Ingrid, your observation. Big
I
takeaway.
felt the first thing that I noticed is that you never took any side. You were always in the middle. That's the first thing. The second thing is that I felt listen. And I felt you were not agreeing with me, but I felt like you listened to me. And what I was really focused on, you didn't dismiss what I felt.
Yeah,
What you did is that you take from both parties what was going on, you reassure that, you rephrase what we were saying, so that shows me that you were listening to us, and you take care about what we're saying, and you gave me no choice more than agree, because at the point I felt like maybe I overreacted. I was just like, you disarm me. I didn't like it, but I had no choice more than agree on what we were saying.
Yeah. And that's where you start being savvy and utilizing the words and the techniques that we've been discussing on how to get her to feel like that. Taking away the option, but also at the same time, making her feel like, maybe I overreacted. That's when remember, you got to get into the head. This is all, they're already in their head anyway, in their head and in their feelings. So you get in there with them. That's your job. Get in there with them and just normalize it, calm it down. Wakas, what is your big takeaway and observation?
That I'm a very assertive person, so I did realize that I was trying a bit more. I was more assertive towards the Rashid and
You're more what towards them?
I was more assertive towards finding a resolution. You were more collaborative and guiding them towards each other.
Yes.
And
Yes.
one important thing I just learned today is that Rashid only cares about work and doesn't care about people around him. And Edgar is very sensitive.
Well, it does happen. Remember, you have different people in the office. Some people just write down the work, no small talk. And I say, no, you got to balance that out with small talk. Some people are more into their, maybe the feelings or whatever, but you have to normalize that with actually the work getting done and making sure everyone else has the right tone. That's where the 12 C's of communication comes into play, being courteous to someone else when you approach them, all that. With either side you're on, you can be courteous to somebody. Either you're more turbulent in your feelings, or if you're more, hey, get right down to business. But Ingrid understand what Ingrid needs that next time, right? Calm voice. Hey, Ingrid, how you doing? Small talk would help out with that versus get right down to it, people cracking the whip. So good observations. Next time we're going to do this, we're going to do it one more time. We're going to go through the whole entire scenario from beginning to end.